Hello Twin Flames, this is Victoria with your daily energy reading. Welcome to the 2/22/2022 date. I hope you're doing great. This is for sure a special day in numerology, in esoterics, all kinds of energetic studies. So a lot of people, as you might notice, they're releasing their books today, they're launching new projects. If you haven't seen a lot of emails with different deals for 2/22, they are coming. So yeah, this is something. It's definitely a great start for some sort of partnership, I would say, because number 2 is all about collaboration and partnership. So why not on such a special day? And then when you have like 6 on each of the sides of the date, right? Because the number of twos, we have 3 twos in the first half, 3 twos in the second half. So they come to 6 on each side. So that means that this will be kind of a balanced and stable foundation as well. 2 is also about balance, by the way, 2 of Pentacles. Sometimes we leave out this meaning of the card, but that's one of them, right? So it's also about keeping it balanced, right? And why not? Keeping the collaboration balance. This is ultimately what we want, right? Where each of the participants feels like they have a place in it and they have a voice, right? And they make a difference. Okay, let's get started. I have my Whisper of the Ocean deck to begin with. We're gonna pull a card for each of the twins, then do the energy checks and ask a question of what the collaboration is about, is the current one or the one that's coming up in the twins' life. And also have the Beyond the Lemuria deck. So we'll get some messages from there, and if you have time, maybe messages between the twins as well. Okay, let's get going. We'll start with Divine Feminine theme as usual. And by the way, thank you to those who have recently subscribed to my channel. Had quite a few people joining in. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your support with likes, with views, with donations. This really helps me, motivates me to do more stuff for you, and helps me to keep going, and knowing that my messages are needed. There we go. So, Divine Feminine, you've got, wow, it's one of my favorite cards, number 7, Dancing in the Rainbow. This is a beautiful card. Break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Express happiness. Find out what you truly desire. That's the tricky part, right? Find out what you truly desire. But today, if that's a hard question, leave it out. Put it aside. Put it on a piece of paper. Just focus on the good stuff. Focus on doing something that makes you happy. If you can dance in the rainbow, that'd be cool, right? Have rain today, so we'll see if that ends up in a rainbow. I think not, but who knows? What about Divine Masculines? I have 2 cards. Unexplained Wonder. Magical blessings and miracles are occurring in your life. All your prayers are answered now. How wonderful is that? The second one is 20, Shared Inspiration. So this has to do with 2 for sure. Throw yourself into a new project. Be willing to let go of time constraints and rules, and really be aware of what fulfills your heart. So dive into the project that fulfills your heart, ultimately, right? And your prayers are answered. So if you had, this is for masculines, especially for those who had doubts that some sort of project is gonna pan out, that it's gonna work out, that they're gonna find the partnership that they need, the time that they need. This is basically the universe saying you just need to get going with it. If it's truly what you want, the abundance is coming in. Your prayers are gonna be answered. You're gonna have whatever you need to succeed. How beautiful is that? Okay, so let's get going with tarot now. Don't have a big table, so I need to organize my stuff. Okay, the energy of the feminine is the world. It's cool, finishing cycles, and it's number 21, so that's also pretty cool. We had 21, you know, February 21 just finishing, so we can, yeah, so that's telling me that the cycle is now closed. This is a confirmation that it's now closed. Whatever it was, certain healing had to be done, certain loose ends tied up, it's done now. Whoa. If you didn't do it yourself, then the divine helped you there. For the masculines, we have the High Priestess, which is pretty cool. The energy of the connection, we have Page of Cups. So this is some Capricorn energy and Cancer. Okay, now what do the feminines need to know about their current collaboration, or the one coming up shortly? King of Wands, I like this. What do masculines need to know about the current collaboration, or the one coming in shortly? Queen of Wands. Oh, look at that. That's the Twinflame couple. And the feminines have got the king and the masculines have got the queen. You get it, right? Twin queen. What kind of collaboration are we talking about here? Thank you for this. That's amazing, actually. Okay, and I was just talking about Two of Pentacles. So we have Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Let me get some clarifiers. Please clarify the world. Two of Cups, Queen of Swords. Please clarify the High Priestess for masculines. Seven of Swords in reverse. Please clarify King of Wands for the feminines. What about King of Wands in the collaboration? What do we need to know? Ace of Swords, Six of Swords, that's cool. What about Queen of Wands for the masculines? Please clarify. What about collaboration with this Queen of Wands? What do we need to know? Wow, 10 of Cups. Oh no, this is 7 of Cups. I always see this card as 10 of Cups, but you know what? That's, to me as a reader, that's a sign too, so we'll get to that. Let's clarify Page of Cups. Got too many cards trying to fold over. Okay. Four of Swords, okay. Bottom of the deck, the Temperance. That's also a collaboration between 5D and 3D, between the masculine and the feminine energy. So let's see, we have the world for the feminines clarified by Two of Cups and Queen of Swords. So this is, like I said, this is about the closed cycles. They just closed. This is the announcement. It's closed now. You know, it's almost like the stock market, you know, when they, at the end of it, they like have that little hammer and they're like, okay, now it's closed. The old sales are now done. That's it. We're done for today. Yeah, that's it. It's closed now. Whatever it was. And it was about being truthful about the soul connection, about the twin flame journey, right? It's about finding, and I'm not saying that you weren't truthful before, it's about finding some additional truth, additional information, additional way to interpret what is going on. And you know, this past few months, we all had our own things where we couldn't really make the sense out of it, right? It was hard to interpret. What does this mean? Why is my twin behaving like that? What am I supposed to do now in this situation? Like, why did this come my way? What is it supposed to teach me or to help me with? We all had those, and now it's showing you, it's kind of connecting the dots to a certain degree and showing you what it was all about? Or why is that useful for your next step? There we go. For the masculines, we have the High Priestess, clarified by Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so this is also, for them, it's a connection to their inner feminine energy, actually, to their intuition. It's about remembering also, like, this is a mirror effect as well. Seven of Swords is usually about some sneaky behavior, doing something undercovers, trying to hide something, right? And this is the hidden truth comes out. This is the time where this energy is kind of getting them to release their walls and their blocks of how, you know, in the usual way that the masculines are blocking the downloads, or they're in denial about certain things that they're seeing. This is them realizing how much they are holding back and how much they've been held back on their journey because of it. Because they haven't said yes to that side of them, to their intuition, to the power within, to just knowing without having to explain it to others and to find arguments for a certain cause, right? Because for masculines, it's a lot harder to just make a decision or to go with something just because they feel it's the right way to go, right? They're constantly thinking of justifying those choices. And if they can, they just push them aside. So now they're seeing that part. For the connection of the energy, yeah, let's get to that one. We have Page of Cups, clarified by Four of Swords. So yeah, through meditation, through sleep, through rest, the twins are getting, well, first of all, they are communicating, they are giving each other support and energy of love, which is crucial on the journey. But also this is them seeing how lovable each of the twins are themselves, and that's what I'm hearing. You know, like sometimes we focus on the other person or other people in our lives, and how we can help them, how we can give love to them. But this is more about you realizing how worthy you are of love, to receive love. And that's an amazing acknowledgement. Okay, let's keep moving forward. Now we have, for the feminines, we have King of Wands, clarified by Six of Swords and Ace of Swords. Yeah, so the collaboration with Divine Masculine is at place. Whether you see it in the physical or not, it's there. And what it's doing is helping you get to the place of balance and peace in a new way, with a whole new set of information that's helping your spiritual path, that's helping you recognize your triggers, your wounds, your fears, and also your strengths. So it's giving you a lot of information, even if it doesn't seem like that, even if you feel like there's nothing spiritual about the communication that you have together. Maybe you're not in communication at all, but know that there's so much happening behind the scenes. That's the whole point. And at the very early stages, it's even more prominent. It hits you even harder. You get more of those tower moments because it's so huge. Because it's pushing you to kind of revisit your worldview altogether. The farther you are on the journey, those changes are more iterative, a bit more iterative, right? And it's easier for you to integrate them because you're expecting them more, because you're in that mode already. For masculines, they have Queen of Wands, clarified by Seven of Cups, which to me looks like 10 of Cups. So they definitely see, guess what, they see Divine Feminine as a choice of love. They understand that when they are ready for that, for the special love, the divine love, right? The ultimate love, that would be with Divine Feminine that they can reach it. It's not with their karmic partner, it's not with those typical sort of, I don't know, girlfriends, boyfriends, images that they had in mind. It's about the Divine Feminine. But they know that it's a path, it's a choice they'll have to make constantly, a choice of love that will lead them towards this. And that's at the same time what the Divine Feminine is helping them to collaborate in choosing out of love, in making a loving choice in their lives. It was the big stuff and the small stuff. How beautiful is that? Okay, let's get the Lemurian cards quickly. Try not to make this too long. For the feminines, what kind of advice do we have right now? Okay, we have several cards, but I'm gonna take them. We have unique gifts. So yeah, this is connecting with your gifts. Manifestation is one of your gifts for sure. And luminescence. Yeah, this is a lot to do with the heart chakra awakening. So there's a big time for that. And I'm hearing it's connected with those cycles that were just closed for you, with some karma that's being released. It's big time now for, you still need some rest, still need to take good care of yourself, but there's that integration process in place for further heart chakra awakening and for helping you find your unique gifts. What about Divine Masculines? What do we have for the masculines? Journey to Wholeness, number 33. That's beautiful. That's another master number, but it goes after 22. So yeah, this is like when you found the knowledge, this is when you're applied into action. But what the card is for today, since it's a card for today, for right now, for February 22, or any other day when you come across this message, is that for the masculines, like I said, they recognize that this collaboration gives them information about how do they make loving choices, what love really is. And they're also starting to remove the blocks for their intuition and for getting the downloads from the universe. So that's the journey to wholeness. This is basically saying, keep up doing that. Or if you have some fears, find a way to eliminate them, because you will be hearing answers in silence. They're gonna be coming in a quiet voice. Okay, hope this reading has been good for you. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I love you all, and I'll be back with more readings very, very soon. Bye, everyone.